Alright folks, we're back on both devices. We are back. Let's get down to the ring and get this underway. Alright, back up. Well, here we go, folks. And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing 252 pounds, Tupu Fuamatu. I need to update the all this right here. Hold up. Well, here we go, folks. We're about to be underway here. As we are underway, big headbutt there by Tupu Fuamatu as we get things underway. Drops the elbow there, and now down goes Creed as I'm going to pick up my chair. Here we go. He's in a locked-in position here around the waist. Adrian Creed breaking out of it, and he's going to go wrap around his waist as well. I'm going to try to keep my voice down today because I really do not feel good. I'm going to try our best here. Headlock position here by Tupu Fuamatu. Just need to turn my mic up. There we go. Fuamatu still holding on to that. And a big knee right to the back of Creed. Now Fuamatu now on the second rope. Going to call Adrian Creed up. And a big neck breaker to Adrian Creed. Down goes Creed, and the cover. Nope, kick out. There is Fuamatu. Continues to thrive in the opening of this match. And a big hit there as he sends Creed out of the ring. Now attacking Creed. Drop of the elbow there. Oh, Creed. Creed breaks out of the hold there and sends Fuamatu flying into the barricade there. Creed now continuing on the attack and now just planting Fuamatu. The argument inside the ring once again as both men back inside the ring. Fuamatu, Frankensteiner. Adrian Creed. Attack him now with the knee to the head of Adrian Creed. A bunch of punches there to the ground by Fuamatu. Folks, next week is our international tour as both LWA and LCW head overseas as LWA will be live in London. Big match, but we'll also be having a show in Puerto Rico, a little Caribbean tour for LCW Warzone. There's more international championship or more international shows along down the line as we have, of course, 7 more weeks of LWA after this. And a cover. And a kick out by Fuamatu. By the way, folks, no promos. No promos next week in London. And there's a big super kick by Adrian Creed. He might try to end this match now as he's going to look for the leg lariat, and he got it. Leg lariat by Adrian Creed. Here's the cover for the win. 2. Kicked out by Fuamatu. Taking it back on the knee. Now look at this. What to go for here? A bit of a figure 4. Fuamatu trying to kick his way out of it. Creed though, dropping the knee. Once again to Fuamatu. Now trash talking his way to get Fuamatu back up to his feet. Creed drop kick to Fuamatu. Off the ropes, dropping the elbow. Oh, inside cradle, here's the cover. Possum pin there is Fuamatu. Let's take it in. Rubbing elbows for Fuamatu. Cool stuff there. Fuamatu off the ropes. Up and over. Good Creed. Now it is a combo here by Fuamatu. Down goes Creed again. Now it is Fuamatu removing the turnbuckle pad in the corner. What's he got planned? Clothesline there. Fuamatu. And now look at this. Maybe looking for a finishing move. And gets him up and a big power bomb. Cover, rapid still distracted cover. There's enough time for Creed to kick out. It's on the ropes here, moving for Cutter. Brutal cover there by Fuamatu. Oh, Creed though reverses everything. Creed over the top rope and slams onto Fuamatu. Creed running himself up, maybe looking to end this matchup here. Hollywood slam, here's the cover. Creed gets the win. Big win for Adrian Creed as he picks up the W over the former LWE champ, but he does not leave this arena unscathed as he is absolutely cut open. Well, what a match there for Creed. Alright, we're good. No, it's still there. Oh, whatever. Anyways, folks, moving on to our next matchup. We have a second match here for you guys. For a normal one-on-one, and up next it will be Cobra taking on Neil the Brand Green in a huge one-on-one match. That was another big match in LWE, but here tonight on Mayhem, it comes forward as a main roster match. This shall be special. Cobra has already had a win before, and he has been definitely improving in previous time. But now here tonight, we'll see what Cobra can do as we head down to the ring to begin this one. Mike went low. Mike went low. Low? Oh, what did I do? I pressed F7. How did I press F7? Oh. Okay, whatever. Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing 260 pounds, La Cobra. Well, La Cobra here tonight looks to have a second win in a row, as the man has definitely gained the, I would say, improvement after defeating Jack Taylor last time out. And he was trying to prove Jack Taylor a point that he is not ready for the main spot. Or he was trying to prove who was the better of the two between him and Jack Taylor. Jack Taylor still deserves a true spot, so don't take that in a wrongful way. But we'll see what La Cobra can do here tonight against somebody he has definitely faced before in LWE. As I believe this was one of the first few matches, or one of the first ever matches here tonight on LWE. I could be wrong. Interesting. Very interesting. And his opponent from Houston, Texas, weighing 230 pounds, Neil the Brand Green. All Neil the Brand Green here tonight looks to try and get things going for his ways. But we'll see what happens here tonight for Neil Green to get something going. Of course, Neil Green could still enter into the... I mean, everybody could enter Bound for Destiny. As last year, we had Hakeem Richards enter that match. But that entire show, by the way, for Bound for Destiny last year, saw some of the most surprising things we've ever seen. J-Co continued to be the LWE champ at that time after defeating, I believe, the Cobra and Neil Green to win that title. But I remember he fought somebody at that show. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and check. Last year, he faced off Adrian Rodriguez. Also, this was the day. Also, Bound for Destiny last year saw the debut of Brandon Banks and Ace Bourne of the Black Ops, the current LSL Tag Team Champions. And still more stories to come. And also, in that same show, we saw Akira win that title. Bound for Destiny was indeed surprising, including the fact that Franks threw me out despite me defending his honor for weeks. You know what? Fair enough. That is exactly what happened there. As you see, La Cobra now with a lock here on Neil Green. But continuing on, we saw two members of the Midwest Hit List, Goat and Jalen, pick up the Tag Team Championship over the Bullet Club, ending their 204-day reign. And then we saw Jacob Case begin his 396-day reign here after defeating Benjamin King in a first blood match. And that was the same match that Brandon Banks and Ace Bourne made their appearance, being quote-unquote bodyguards for Jacob Case. Thank God they're no longer bodyguards, and some have actually been some of the best tag team wrestlers and best wrestlers here in LSL. And then also Marley Williams defeated Laza, and then of course Hakeem Richards won the Bound for Destiny match, and what a night that was. So we saw many, many names in that match. Including some guys who are not even part of this league anymore. But I think the biggest surprise of that match was the fact that, oh, look at that running knee by Neil Green. I think the biggest surprise was the fact that we had Roman Reigns, like the Roman Reigns, enter the match and eliminate his son. Which kicked off the entire feud at Final Destiny. And oh, off the ropes. Now look at this, look, Cobra. Adrian Creed also stood against El Diablo there. He did. No, he was... No, that was actually the night that he stood up against Backlund. El Diablo and Robinson both sacrificed themselves for the quote-unquote greater good by Backlund. But then Adrian Creed decided enough was enough and turned his back against Backlund. And possibly the greatest comeback for any wrestler I've seen. Adrian Creed went from being part of that entire thing of the Darkness Syndicate, betrayed Backlund, defeated Backlund in a casket match at Final Destiny, and then proceeded to win the LWA World Championship the very next pay-per-view against Jason Holt. And also Final Destiny was also the spot, possibly one of the biggest rises into any wrestler period, and that was of JJ Guzman. Guzman won the LWE Championship that night, and it kicked off possibly one of the biggest runs by any wrestler from that show. Now look at this though, Neil Green. Oh, Samoan drop by Neil Green to El Diablo. Here's a cover and a kick out by La Cobra. Sorry, I don't know why it's an El Diablo. I guess I'm getting mixed up with everybody. But yeah, that first match, that Bound for Destiny match, was one of the most eventful we've seen. And now look at this figure 4 leg lock by Neil Green. And also, just another cool reminder is that Bound for Destiny was actually the first ever time we've seen animated match graphics. It was the first time I tried out the animated match graphics, which are still continuing on to this day with every PLE period. As we're still using the standalone single picture ones from the normal shows, but every PLE has had that special graphic. But now look at this. Neil Green in the corner with a kick. My God. Cover for the win. And honestly, I could see that being the end. My God, what a kick. Wow. Well, folks, that will do it for Neil Green as he picks up the win. And a very eventful match, and I apologize for no commentary, more focusing on the future here of this LSL. But once again, a big win for Neil Green. Folks, coming up next, we will hear from Jaleon McCyrx as the current global champ. May have something to say, so we will see what McCyrx has to say as we head down to ringside now to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time the LWE Global Champion, Jaleon McCyrx. Jaleon McCyrx here tonight as he looks to, well, get things going under his way after a very eventful start for his career. But we will see what he has planned here tonight, or what he has to say. LWE titles on the main roster, let us see it, absolutely. But we'll hear what McCyrx has to say. We head down now to where he has the mic.
LWA, it is good to finally speak to you. Ever since he won this title, I've felt like LWA's legacy needs to continue, and with only a few weeks left of LSL, I feel like I'm justified to defend my title. So, here's the deal. We head to London in a few weeks, and I honestly feel like it would be perfect to defend the Global Championship in one of the best arenas in the world. The O2 Arena. I will host an open challenge, and whoever comes down here will be the challenger for the title.
And that's why I'm here, Jaleon. I'm Colt the Bolt, by the way. But I haven't won a championship yet here in LSL, and I believe it would be perfect for me to get my hands on that specified championship in front of a hot crowd like London. Something I could be proud of after all my time in LSL. A championship like this would make everything perfect for me.
Everything perfect for you, eh? We'll see about that. You know, I just got here about a month or 2 de agosto, and I already got my hands on a title. Maybe it's for the better of us those to have this special match that you think you're going to have.
Now, wait a second, gentlemen. I want in on the action here. I also haven't won a championship either, and it seems like now we got ourselves a standstill on who wants it. How about we settle this in the best way possible? Everyone gets the fair chance in a 3-way? Wouldn't that make it so special between the 3 of us?
Alright, fine. We'll do a 3-way in London between us. Colt, Taylor, I wish the best of luck to you too, because luck will not be on your side when Lady Luck has always been with me.
Well, how about that, folks? Next week in London, we'll have a triple threat match for the Global Championship. Actually, I just realized, folks, that it's not next week. It's actually 2 weeks away. We'll have 2 weeks away from that place. We announced it 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, that we were going to have that big match. But I meant to say 3 weeks in game, but not next week, but the week after, we will be in London. So we will have already 1 match confirmed for that amazing, amazing show we have in the O2 Arena. But folks, coming up next, we will actually get to hear from another man, as SkullZ will make an appearance. SkullZ has been noted as one of the most underrated wrestlers here in LWA. But the question is, what does he have on his mind? Let's head down and hear it from SkullZ. And folks, we do have something coming up here. I will make an announcement in just a few moments. But we are going to be talking about what does this man have planned to say. SkullZ is here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, SkullZ! Well, SkullZ here tonight, looking to get things going. We will see what he has planned to say. Now let's hear from SkullZ and what he has to say. Here we go, folks.
LWA, it's an honor to be on here tonight to be with you people. But let's talk about something important. It's something I've been wanting to get off my chest. I've really let you people down with how I've done throughout my career. No titles, no big wins, just been going through my career without having success. But now, I got an idea. I will be entering the Bound for Destiny match. I want to face a champion at Final Destiny and will do whatever it takes to do it. I will face a world champion at Final Destiny for you people. The people who have supported me, called me underrated. I will fulfill my destiny as being the one who people wanted to rise to the top.
Oh, great, not this guy. Also, I've learned that this guy's name is Malachi.
Oh, SkullZ, you try so hard and try to get to the top, but you constantly fall short of success. From Gold Pot to the Elimination Chamber, you always seem to fall short of it. Well, now you want to enter the Bound for Destiny match? Well, let me tell you something, SkullZ, my clients. More specifically, my client who will find every way to end your career in an instant and destroy your chances of making Final Destiny. I don't care who your client is or whatever he will do to defeat me. But I will win Bound for Destiny, no matter what. We'll see about that. You will never make it to the top.
Some harsh words there from Malachi, saying that his client, or whatever his client is that he speaks of, will not let SkullZ achieve his success. Well, the question is, who is this client he speaks of? And honestly, I have no idea. It could be quite literally anyone that I can think of. But anyways, folks, like I said, we have a special announcement, folks. A match has been confirmed for Bound for Destiny, as folks, Garrett Hunt will get his title shot. So Garrett Hunt will take on the Hybrid J1 in Chicago at Bound for Destiny for the LWA World Championship, folks. That is an amazing thing. What? Wait a sec! Speaking of J1, what the hell's going on back here? J1's attacking Garrett Hunt! Oh no, you better pay for that, you son of a bitch! That's coming out of your paycheck! Oh my god! Oh my god, Garrett Hunt! Oh god, through the window goes Garrett Hunt! Broken glass everywhere, oh no, light tube! Garrett Hunt is getting beat the hell out of by J1! Oh my god! And he's bloodied up and everything. Good God almighty. Well, J1 did not take that title shot. And that in that entire title match announcement all too kind as he hunted down Hunt and basically just made destruction of property. So he committed a felony while also beating the shit out of Hunt. Good Lord. Well, folks, coming up next, we will have ourselves another match. It's a tag team match between the Circle of Trust and the Midwest Hit List. But the question is, what is the Circle of Trust got planned, as they, of course, got a big win last week in their tag team match. But now this week, it looks like history is looking to repeat itself. Well, let's head down to the ring, folks, as both teams are ready to go for this match. So let's head down and get this underway. I wonder if something. Ah, you guys can't see it. Okay. Never mind then. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, at a combined weight of an unknown number, the team of Demon King and Demon Psycho, the Circle of Trust. Well, the Circle of Trust doesn't seem like they are interested in a title match, in something like this. This is a match where, well, let's just put it, the Midwest Hit List wanted somebody to face after, of course, their loss at King of the Ring. A matchup like this is going to be some dangerous match. These two men have absolutely caused some terror the last couple of weeks. It looks like things might not change between them. And their opponents. Why do I keep losing? Alright. And their opponents, representing the Midwest Hit List at a combined weight of 485 pounds, the team of Brett Richter and J-Co. J-Co Brett Richter, what a tag team this is. Both these men, of course, part of the Midwest Hit List. Brett Richter being from Green Bay, of course. And this matchup, folks, is going to be something special. We'll wait. Who's going to win this tag team match? And hopefully it's shorter than the last one we had. Well, last time. We are underway. Brett Richter gets things going for his team. Big uppercut to David Psycho. Folks, we will have more championship matches announced later down the line, and the matchup coming up to London, of course. And now look at this sleeper hold by Brett Richter trying to get things going, but Psycho breaks out of the hold there. Brett Richter, shot to the back of Demon Psycho. Richter picks him up, sidewalk slam. Tagging in J-Co now. Big miss there by J-Co as now Psycho gets things going for his team. And now look at this straight punches there. And having a little bit of fun taking down J-Co. Big miss there. J-Co bring it over, Psycho. Shot to the back, another shot to the back, and a third one. J-Co, Irish whip off the ropes. And a nice arm, a nice, what is it called? Hip toss. As King breaks up the hold, or breaks up the pin there. Tag it in, here comes Brett Richter again. Richter, who spent most of his career in LCW and LWE, is now here on LWA. As before King of the Ring, he had a match against J-Co. That's why they have been teaming up as of late. They wanted to prove to each other which one was better before their matchup at King of the Ring, before the whole, Mayhem Marathon match. Brett Richter was instructed not to be a part of that match. Now look at this though, just gonna be tossing away Brett Richter. This Demon Psycho is now Demon King gets tagged in. Both men with a miss. Brett Richter back to his feet first. Richter. Nope, reversed. Richter, no, gets him with a vertical suplex. And now Brett looking to put some more damage here to the Circle of Trust. The big, I forgot what the move is called. Snake Eyes onto the apron there. Irish whip. And a flatliner there by Demon King. And now a leg drop there. Oh, he misses his target. Oh, but he does land the coffin drop there. Big knee to Brett Richter. Now a kick to the head as well. Now what's he got playing here in the corner? Maybe looking for something big here. Big kick to Brett Richter. Richter breaks out of the hole. And now look at this. Rope break though. He tried to pin near the ropes. Brett Richter throws him into the corner. J-Co, and now tag team move coming for the Midwest hit list here. J-Co trying to go off the ropes. Does not work out. Demon King. Bit of a cover here on J-Co as he breaks out of it. Demon King throws him to the corner. Tags in Psycho. Now Psycho. Held up big. Claymore kick. J-Co off the ropes. Up and over. Big punch to the head there to Psycho. Tag out. Here comes King. J-Co in the corner. Reversed by King. King has J-Co up. Planks it with a driver. Cover. Broken up by Brett Richter. Now Demon King maybe looking to end it right here. Reversed by J-Co. J-Co, stunner. Off the ropes. J-Co now going to work. Reversed by King. King now looking to drop kick J-Co. Trying to reach out his partner. Demon King in the way and he gets stopped. J-Co though breaks him the hold, trying to take out to his partner. Misses again. And now look at this. Spinning Hurricanrana. Falling over now, trying to get to his partner. And he does. Brett Richter's tagged back in. Richter with a clothesline. Even Psycho on the outside, you can see he is still there. Oh, Brett Richter with a punch in the gut, and down goes King again. Kip up, and oh, goes right for the knee of Brett Richter. Demon King, no. What's he thinking here? Oh, he's trying to taunt there, but Brett Richter doesn't allow him. Now bringing him back inside the ring. Bam! Richter goes for the cover for the win. And a kick out immediately at 1. Richter picks him up. Stunner! But he's not finished with him. Richter knows how much he's... Uh-oh! Oh no! Mandible Claw! Mandible Claw to Brett Richter! Richter hit him with a stunner, was looking for the F5, and now he's hit with the Mandible Claw, but J-Co breaks it up. And now, oh no, Richter may be in trouble here. Another driver to Brett Richter. Demon King now top rope. Red or black arrow. Cover. And the Circle of Trust gets the win. A big win for the Circle of Trust. And I would say that is an amazing match by them, but that will do it here for them as we move on, folks, to our next match. What's coming up next is our main event, folks. It is a rematch from King of the Ring, but Reigns Jr. looks to try and get revenge and take back his Intercontinental Championship, but without anybody at ringside, there's no way for Reigns Jr. to get any help as Alex Hall looks to defend his Intercontinental Championship. Let's head down to ringside, folks, and get this one underway. Following contest, folks, is a match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LWA Intercontinental Championship. Here comes Reigns Jr., of course, without his tag team partners. It's going to be important, though, what he can do without his tag team partners. Without his partners in general. But he looks hyped up. He looks ready to go. And here comes Alex Hall, the man who is now the Intercontinental Champ, the man who has been looking to get things going for his sake. But finally being a champ, he now has a massive opportunity to defend this title all the way, maybe, to the end of LSL wrestling, that is. But of course, as Alex Hall once told me, he said, well, if I ever win a title, I'm going to become a fighting champ. And tonight he has proven the point here as he is defending his title on the first night that he just got. Let's hear it for them. Introducing the participants first. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 265 pounds, Roman Reigns Jr. And his opponent from Cobra City, weighing 175 pounds, he is the LWA Intercontinental Champion, Alex Hall! Oh, here we go, we're underway, and Reigns Jr. wasting no time, hitting a huge clothesline on Alex Hall, and now dropping the headbutt at him. Oh, big strike there by Reigns Jr. Now Reigns Jr. Now you can see Reigns Jr. continuing the attack here on Alex Hall. Absolutely being relentless in this match. Now we'll see what Reigns Jr. can do here. Reigns dropping the elbow again, attacking Alex Hall. But remember what happened in their match at King of the Ring. Yes, Reigns Jr. dominated, but it was Alex Hall who took advantage of everything and won the match. Simply by just being better. By getting him. Oh! Stun gun there by Alex Hall, and a spear! A spear to Reigns Jr. Here's the cover! Kick out though by Reigns Jr. It's Alex Hall now. Just like I said before, all he had to do was take advantage and he would immediately understand. But now look at this, Colt the Bolt, going from one corner to another. We're going around the ring post and now moonsault from the bottom rope. Alex Hall takes advantage. Shot there by Alex Hall, and now look at this, Reigns Jr. and Alex Hall back and forth. Both these men absolutely giving it everything. Punching, striking, everywhere he can, whatever way he can strike him, he will do whatever it takes to win. Back and forth, though, it's Segura by Alex Hall. Alex Cutter. Reigns Jr. though with a schoolboy pin. Cover, no. Alex Hall turns things around and now cover to him. Kick out by Reigns Jr. And now look at this. Hurricane Rana, almost a Frankenstein there by Alex Hall. And now there's another moonsault by Alex Hall. Alex Hall still going off here. Look at the going strike. Reigns Jr. Now look at this. Alex Hall looking for another spear to Reigns Jr. He has been striking well in this match, and now arm drag there, and a drop kick to Reigns Jr. And Alex Hall maybe looking, searching for the end already, looking for the limit break. Cover. And a kick out by Reigns Jr. Fans are loving it here inside Austin, Texas. Reigns Jr. looking to become a three-time champion. Or sorry, a four-time champion in his life. Reigns Jr. was a two-time LCW X Division champ and one-time Intercontinental champ, looking to become a two-time Intercontinental champ. And this time, Reigns Jr. avoids the spear of Alex Hall. Up and over goes Alex Hall. Reigns Jr. going for the cover now on Alex, and a kick out immediately. Training to 28 days as television champ. Longest reigning champ at the moment right now is the Hybrid J1, who just broke the all-time record for LWA as the longest reigning champ in the history of the company. Off the ropes, runs into him. And Reigns Jr. just takes him down. Oh, and now just plants himself into the torso of Alex Hall. And now Reigns Jr. looking for a Boston Crab. Alex Hall though breaks away and he pushes off his opponent. This has been champ for 111 days. Good job by him, and now he just kick over the head. And now Alex Hall. Whoa, no, Reigns Jr. counters. Reigns Jr. powerbombs him. He remembers what happened at King of the Ring, and he's learned from it. A huge reversal by Reigns Jr. Alex Hall tried to do the same thing as before. Reigns Jr. with a diving headbutt takes down Alex Hall. Marley Williams still has the longest reign out of any Intercontinental champ in the history of LSL. 173 days as Intercontinental champ, and that was the second ever reign. Alex Hall, though, lining himself up. Big kick to Reigns Jr. And now maybe Alex Hall could be closing in on a successful defense. Spear to Reigns. Alex picking up Reigns Jr. Another spear, all reversed. Reigns Jr. counters. Alex still counters right back. Look at this. Hurricane Rana. Alex Hall, another spear. Cover on Reigns. No, kick out. So, drop kick down goes Reigns Jr., Alex Hall, top rope again. Reigns Jr. trying to roll out of the way, but he can't. Limit break again by Alex Hall. Here's the cover for the win. Alex Hall retains the championship. The winner of this match, and still LWA Intercontinental Champion, Alex Hall. What a moment. What a moment. Alex Hall retains the Intercontinental Championship. Well, folks, it is time for Marley Williams and Simba to go face to face. Two world champs looking to face off. And we'll have a talk here live tonight. But now, folks, let's head down to the ring as we get things underway. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing at this time, King Simba! King Simba is here. A man that I would say absolutely deserved to win. But now he will have to face off against one of his best friends in Marley Williams. A man that he has definitely faced off before for the LSL Television Championship. But here tonight, though, there will be no title matches. It will just be, truthfully, a match for the ages. Nice conversation. And I will remain silent, folks, as you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Austin, Texas. I already know the answer to this question, but I'll ask it anyway. ¿Están despiertos? See, in a way, it feels like a dumb question because of what we here at Monday Night Mayhem have brought to you so far tonight. But it's been a long time since the last time I got to talk to all of you as a winner. Listen, I may have won the LWA World Championship a while ago, but what followed that win made me understand that I had so much more growing to do. My absence from this ring and these cameras was for all the training and hard work I put in to be able to go up against anyone that is across from me here. No matter how big or small, fast or strong, technically proficient, brutally bruising, or high flying. My name got drawn for the King of the Ring tournament by HBK, and that's when I knew it was time to either put up or shut up. Especially after the bald fraud, Triple H, claimed that my career would be finished in the very first round. Yeah, boo that man for me. Silas Crow forced me into a David versus Goliath battle. El Diablo brought Lucha Libre into our fight. Colt the Bolt brought top-end speed and athleticism. Adrian Creed brought the top-end striking and technical work. And Benjamin King put on display the majority of all of those styles of wrestling. One by one, I proved not only to myself, but all of you here watching and those at home tuning in, that I'm better than who I was the last time I got to talk to all of you. I now stand here as your king of the ring, proving that I'm ready for any match, any fight, and any opponent. To be more exact, I'm ready for the opportunity to become the new World Heavyweight Champion at Bound for Destiny.
Oh, wait a minute, folks. Look who it is. Marley Williams is here. The LSL World Heavyweight Champ, the brand new champ, is here tonight. And he looks ready. And that title looks great around his waist.
Amigo, it's been a pleasure watching you grow and improve in this ring. I thought that you were already world champion material after the first time we went to battle for the television title. What we did that night was special, and it made me appreciate you as a competitor, and that's where our friendship began. You talk about your growth during your time away and then displaying it to become this year's King of the Ring. I think you also know about my growth during the time I was away. I needed time to recuperate and heal after the hell I was put through at Final Destiny and even leading up to it. When I returned for that 6-man tag team match at Emergence, teaming up with you and Orochi against the Bullet Club, it was the beginning of my ascension back to the top. As incredible as winning King of the Ring was for you, I'd argue that winning the war over the Midwest hit list, taking down Khalil Percy, the man that took you out for so long, fending off Tupu Fuamatu, and beating my childhood hero Will Ospreay with his own move, all before besting one of my best friends in Orochi Lee to become a 2-time world heavyweight champion, has been the better growth arc than yours.
You're not wrong with any of what you said about yourself, especially about Khalil. I won the LWA World title and only had one successful defense before losing it to Akira. After that, all of the time I spent going to war against Khalil, just to end up losing the underground match and the war, it set me back. I got humbled, brought back down to earth, and I had to watch someone else do what I couldn't do. And I'm not mad at you at all about it. If anything, I'm thankful that you still were on my side. I needed the time to become a better wrestler, not just a better fighter. And I've done that, because I knew I needed it for my resurgence. You did the same, but not for the same reasons as me. But regardless of those reasons, I see us, in a way, in the same boat.
Mate, how the hell are we in the same boat when only one of us was physically restrained and forced to watch their wife get brutally punt-kicked? You saw it as well, remember? You do, that's right, so don't be chatting any nonsense about us being in the same boat when I was put through both physical and mental hell by Hakeem and the Bullet Club. Don't you dare compare your story to mine, when your wife didn't have to be taken to the local hospital and be immediately treated for the damage she suffered.
Marley, I would have preferred to not give Hakeem Richards any sort of spotlight during our time in this ring with these people. No one has forgotten it, I promise you. And I can also promise you that even though he's now getting cheered again in LCW, he's still the same woman-beating scumbag to me that I didn't want to talk about whatsoever. What I do want to bring up is that even though we were fighting our own battles leading up to Final Destiny, I still brought you into my environment to help you prepare for that insane main event World Heavyweight title match you were in. Even though I was way less refined as an all-around wrestler back then compared to you, I knew that I was teaching you what you needed to be able to do to take down Hakeem. You losing the match in the World Heavyweight title was heartbreaking and painful. It was also extremely reflective of your weaknesses that I got to learn about during our training and prep.
Simba, you seem to know it all, don't you? You win King of the Ring and now you're the biggest genius in LSW when it comes to my weaknesses. How about you don't forget who won what? You won a big tournament, congratulations. I stand here before you as the new and two-time World Heavyweight Champion. And don't think that I also don't know your weaknesses, so shut up with all that, and shut up in general. Mate, I understand your words come from a place of brotherly love, a place of care, and a place of true friendship, but they've spiked my blood pressure and temperature up. I'll be honest with you, I want to drop you right where you stand right here and now, but I'm not gonna do that because we're that great of friends. You have talked so much about proving yourself as a better wrestler, yet I can't shake off what I know about you right now. I want you to back up your words with action, by going up against one of my boys from the Black Ops, next week in London.
You want me to prove myself to you and everyone watching again? Fine. You have my cosign to set up that match with HBK.
Good, I look forward to seeing you prove yourself again, or not, I don't know. What I do know is that you certainly understand one thing from watching what happened between Orochi and I. This title comes first, and everything else is secondary, even friendships like ours, amigo.
All it is the stare down between Simba and Marley. Marley trying to run up Simba over what he's gone through in his career. Simba trying to just say that him and Marley are in the same boat, but it seemed like there has been a disagreement between them. But folks, that will do it here from LWA. And again, we're seeing mind games between these two already. But again, it is only just begun as we are a few weeks away from Marley versus Simba 2 at Bound for Destiny. But folks, thank you all so much for watching here from LWA. We'll see you guys Thursday night for LCW Warzone. But until then, folks, have a great